Investing in real estate is a great way to make money and invest in the future. It can be profitable in the short term and in the long term through leverage. However, it requires a large down payment and steady source of cash to cover vacancies. There are many barriers to entering this industry, and you should be debt-free or have substantial savings. And these are going to be some tips on how you can actually make this an estate investing business. First, analyze your financial situation. A lender will want to know about your financial history before lending you money to buy property. If your credit score is good, you can request a copy of your credit report. Check your current investments and accounts to see where there are any pending outstanding bills. Once you have these informational pieces, you can start looking for properties. You should be aware of your financial situation, as this will help lenders determine whether or not you can afford a home loan. Once you have an idea of what kind of investment you would like to make, consider your financial status. Most real estate investors start with a primary residence where they can take out a mortgage and build up equity over time. While it's not a good investment for most people, a good market can lead to cashing out equity. Although the average return on primary residency is not as high as many investors would like, this type of investment can help you build wealth over time. On average, homes increased in value by 3.9% between 1994 and 2019. Diversify your investments. Once you have a good idea of your financial situation, you can move on to buying real estate. The more real estate you have, the more money you make. It is also a great way to diversify your portfolio. You should have a diverse portfolio and diversify your investments with various kinds of real estate. Using a crowdfunding platform to purchase shares of real estate can be a good alternative to direct investing. When investing in real estate, you should not put all your eggs in one basket. You should diversify your investments with mutual funds, retirement saving accounts, and other investments. While you should try to invest in real estate as a primary residence, it should be your last priority. If you want to build a portfolio that is stable, then you should look for investment opportunities in other types of property. A secondary residence can be an excellent place to invest, but if you're just starting out, you'll more likely lose money. Buying and renting real estate are both great ways to build wealth and invest in your future. There are advantages to each of these options, and they can vary wildly in terms of risk and returns. While buying properties require more work, you'll be able to control your returns and keep your assets secure. And you'll be able to sell your property when you want to. You should invest in the area you're familiar with. The most popular type of real estate investment is in the primary residences. These are purchased with a mortgage and slowly increase in value over the years. Investing in a primary residence can be profitable in the long term, but it's important to remember that the returns are typically lower than you'd expect. But if you have the time, you can invest in rental properties and cash out the equity you've built over the years. When buying real estate, it's vital to understand the risk and rewards for each type. As with any other investment, you should consider your personal situation and overall market in your area. It's a great way to invest in real estate, but the wrong way can be devastating. While it can be profitable in the short term, it's important to understand that there are risks and rewards involved in investing in real estate. In particular, you must ensure that you're prepared for a possible downturn in the local real estate market. As with any type of investment, real estate is not risk-free and requires a great deal of planning and research before you invest your money. Be sure to check out the market before you invest in any type of real estate. If you have a strong local market in your area, you may be able to cash out your equity. This is a great way to build long-term wealth, and cashing out your equity can be a great way to cash in your money. So let's talk a little bit more about real estate. The term real estate encompasses both land and improvements made to it. These properties can be new or old and may serve a variety of purposes. In real estate, in the industry, professionals earn their money by building or facilitating property exchange. There are many ways to make money in real estate. The following are some of the best. Number one, learn about different types of properties. It's essential to understand the difference between residential and commercial properties. Primary residencies, the most common real estate investment, is purchasing a primary residence with a mortgage. Equity is slowly built up through monthly payments. When a real estate market is strong, investors can cash out their equity and reap the benefits over long term. Although annual returns on primary residences are lower than average, they are still attractive to most people. During the period of 1994 to 2019, the value of homes increased 3.9%. Rental and investment properties, the most common real estate investments, are primary residences and secondary homes. In most cases, a mortgage is used to purchase a home. The equity built up over time as payments are made on property is important for any investor to understand. If the market is strong, a buyer may be able to sell the property and cash in on the equity. In addition, investing in a primary residence will also increase the value of your net worth over time. Balanced markets. The balance of real estate market is stable and neither the seller or buyer is favored. The real estate market is uncomplicated. Prices are fairly priced and availability is high. In a balanced market, investors can expect access to financing and fair pricing for their properties. If they're willing to wait a little longer, a balanced market is ideal for them. When the markets are balanced, there's no need for panic buying. Using the right strategy is a key to a successful real estate investing career. A balanced market provides stable real estate prices, moderate competition, and fairly priced properties. A balanced market is a great way and a great idea when you're looking to invest and live. But the wrong way can be dangerous, ideally. So you should diversify your portfolio by diversifying into investment assets. You should consider the risk associated with this type of investment and this industry and seek advice of an experienced professional. A balanced market is the ideal market in which to invest. A balanced market is where both the buyer and sellers are not favored. It allows for the market to be competitive. This is something that you might want to definitely look into. While a market is not a perfect place for investors, it's still a good environment for real estate. An unbalanced market will not allow you to make money in real estate. However, a balanced market offers a range of opportunities. It's not the best time for every investor, but it does offer a lot of potential. Despite the risk of a balanced market, it is the best market for most investors. While you may be attracted to high prices, it's best to be realistic about your expected profits. This means you should not invest too much if you're not sure you can afford it. When a seller's market is too strong, there's no room for buyers' emotions. If a seller is in a balanced market, they have more opportunity. When investing in real estate, you should not keep all your eggs in one basket, of course. Instead, you should diversify these investments, including mutual funds and a retirement saving account. A well-diversified portfolio should include a mix of real estate and other types of investments. There are advantages and disadvantages to each of these investments, but you should always remember that they are the best option for you if you're looking for a low-risk real estate investment. Back to a balanced market is a stable market in which a seller and buyer benefit. That means that real estate values are not in one-way bias. There is also moderate competition and reasonable prices. In a balanced market, a buyer can expect a decent price. An investor can buy a property for as little as a few $100s. While this might not be a large amount of money, it's still a good option for some. So there are some tips to how you can get started with real estate and investing. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We will be doing more of these in the future, so we are looking forward to having the community with your presence and comments. So please leave a comment, and we will see you soon.